Hi y'all, I'm Dr. Andrew Cooper, and I'll be your instructor this semester. All the details of the course are available on Canvas, but I wanted to hit 2 points in this video. First, what's the class about? This is a multivariable calculus course. You've already heard the complete story of calculus in a single variable. Normally we call it x, sometimes t, sometimes y. If we're being really fancy, maybe theta. So what we're going to do in this course is to consider relationships that involve 2 or 3 or a dozen or hundreds or maybe even thousands of independent variables, rather than just the one. The overall arc or narrative of multivariable calculus is pretty similar to the single variable story. We're going to talk about differentiation and integration. We'll learn some computational tools like the chain rule and integration by parts. We'll cover some applications like optimization and probability. And the very climax of the course will be several different versions of the fundamental theorem of calculus. So even though that overall arc is something you've seen before, the details of each component are going to be a little more subtle. That's because when you have more variables, there's more room to move around, more things can go right or wrong. That's the difference. Now, second, what about the format of the class? As you can see, I'm running this course primarily from home, so welcome to my home. I know most of you are going to be participating from a depopulated dorm room or home yourself. That online format has required us to make some adjustments. So if you took Math 104 last term, you'll be broadly familiar with how the course will work. This is a flipped class. We have pretty limited time together, just 2 hours per week, synchronously. So we're going to move your first impression of the material into time outside of class. So each week you'll watch videos which cover that week's material. Then you'll come to the synchronous lecture time. The idea is to use the lecture time as a time to answer questions, to have a discussion that's going to solidify your understanding of the material. In order to make that work, of course, you have to know what the material is. So if you watch the videos for a week and you don't understand everything, that's totally normal. That's expected. Make sure you record your questions, you articulate what your questions are, and then we can use that time together much more efficiently. Generally speaking, Tuesdays are going to be lecture with me. Thursdays are going to be recitation with Mr. Yakubu. The first class, though, on Thursday, the 21st of January, will be a lecture with me. So I look forward to meeting you all, and I will see you on the 21st.